Okay, hello, welcome to the channel. What's up, YouTube? I don't know how to do intros, but this video is gonna be an interesting one. Now, I want to preface this by saying that normally, and I still stand by this, I usually advocate for not spending money in gacha games if you feel the need to make your account more powerful. What I mean by that is it's totally fine if you want to spend money and you don't feel like it's a necessity to do so. So if it's just, funding your hobby, go for it. Lots of people spend money on collecting marbles, or I like to collect Zippo lighters, for example. I got to spend money to grow my collection. So if this is your hobby, have fun with it. Just don't put yourself in the hole, or don't put yourself in the negative. Don't do something that could negatively impact you financially when you're spending money on these gacha games. Don't ever feel the need to do so. If you feel like your account's not that strong, just keep playing the game. Your account will naturally get stronger the longer that you play the game. That's just how these games work. As you get more characters, you get stronger accounts. As you get more levels invested in those characters, you get stronger accounts. As you increase your artifacts, your artifact quality, you get better builds, you build your supports, etc., etc., you get better accounts. For Genshin specifically, this is true with someone like Malwika, where you might need to pull for characters little bits at a time. Let's say you need to get Bennett, Bennett constellations. You may need to get Shilonen. She's bound to get a rerun, so you want to get Shilonen when she comes out. But you don't have to pull based off of just using your money. You can save your primos over time, and you can plan ahead if you want to make the best Malwika in the world, right? It's not something that you have to do right then on the spot. So, I just want to preface this video by saying that, again, you do not need to spend money in these games to get good. If you just want to fund your hobby, if you want to spend money because you feel like it, you have some fun money and that's how you want to spend your money, that's fine. But don't ever let someone tell you that, oh, you have to spend money to get these characters, these constellations, these weapons, etc. Like, there's no playing the game and winning unless you get this unit or their weapon or whatever the case may be. Don't ever let anyone tell you that. Now, with that out of the way, I'm going to be spending money. You read the title correctly. I'm going to see just how much $100 can do for me on the Chronicled Wish Banner. Currently, I only have this amount of Primogems and Intertwine Fates. I'm going to try my best not to actually dip into my Primogems. So when I spend the money, I'm going to convert it into Primos and then Intertwine Fate, but I'm going to try to keep track of the Primogems that I started with. So I know that I have 1374, for example, plus one Intertwine Fate. So I'm going to try to end it with that, so that way I'm not going into my normal Primogem savings or anything like that. I am trying to get at least one last 10 pull before this banner is done, and I'll be doing that 10 pull on the Arlecchino side, so that way I can try to snag another Chevreuse Con and maybe, who knows, an early C2 Arlecchino, because I think I'm at 50 pity right now. But that aside, I would like to get a Jade Cutter. It's something that I've wanted for a very long time, and you know how these gacha companies work with their FOMO, so this is really the best time for me to try and snag it. I am an employed individual. I have fun money saved so that I can do something like this. So this does not hurt me financially in any way. So again, I must reiterate, do not spend money on these games if it's going to impact you negatively in your account. If you don't have enough to pay the bills, don't even think about spending money on video games, let alone gacha games. If you just want to fund your hobby and you got some fun money saved on the side, hey, do what you want to do. I'm not going to stop you. All right, so with that out of the way, let me just go ahead and write this down real quick. 1374 on my computer. So I have a little backup. And I'll get a little notepad here. I do things like the Stone Age, so I have to write things down for myself rather than just take a screenshot or something like that. And then I'm going to put ×1 fate. There we go. That way I know what to end up with again. All right, so here we go. First thing I'm going to do... Holy crap. I wasn't expecting Marika to talk and be so loud. I don't know if it comes through like that in the video, but I am still going to just... Where am I going? Oh, audio. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Just put it at 1. I probably should have just muted it, but oh well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. Each time I spend money to top up, number one, I'm not going to spend money on the $100 bonus, because if I add up the $5, $15, $30, and $50 packages, they add up to just a tiny bit more, all in all, than the regular $100 top up. So just to show what I mean, $100 top up is $64.80 plus an additional $64.80 on the first purchase. That's $12,960. So 12,960 Genesis crystals. Now let's add up the other ones. $49.99 gets you $32.80 plus another $32.80 for the first initial bonus. That's going to be $65.60. Now I'm not going to talk about every single individual bonus, but just to give you an example, that's $65.60. So we're already just about halfway there, if not more than halfway there. So now we add the others, $19.80 plus another $19.80 plus $9.80 plus another $9.80 plus $300 plus another $300. That gets me $13,080. So what does all that add up to on the dollar amount? So we got 4.99 plus 14.99 plus 29.99 plus 49.99. It's exactly $99.96. So for 3 cents less, it's not a lot, but for 3 cents less, you do get more overall Genesis crystals. You get 1380, and that's more than 12,960. That's more than the $100 package by 120 Genesis crystals. So for 3 cents less, you get 120 extra Genesis crystals. So if you're going to spend money on these games and you know you're going to spend hundreds of dollars, start by getting the smaller bonuses out of the way first. You don't have to do the dollar one though, but yeah, the 5, 15, 30, and 50, they add up to just less than $100, and you still get more than the initial $100 top-up bonus. After that, it's probably better to just do the $100 one every time if you're going to be spending hundreds at a time. If you're not, then, you know, do what you feel is right. Just do some math, and you'll figure it out. Okay, so to start things off, I'm going to get the $50 package. And processing now. Let's see it. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to convert all of those Genesis crystals into Primo Gems. So we're going to max out here. And now we're going to buy the Intertwined Fates. Not there. There we go. And again, I'm going to end this by always having 1374 Primo Gems and 1 extra Fate left over before everything is said and done. So, just to make sure I'm being careful here, we're going to go ahead and subtract. Do some math again. So right now, if I want to end with 1374 and then one extra fate, what is that, 160? The maximum that I should be converting is 6,306 Prima Gems. We're not going to get that exact number, so we're going to stop at 39 Intertwined Fates. And that's how much $50 gets me. So, let's go ahead and start pulling. Now the rules are, if I get the Jade Cutter early, I'm going to go ahead and try for Shenhe as well. All the funds that I spend today are going to the Chronicled Wish Banner, not the Arlecchino banner. If I don't get the Jade Cutter early, then what we have to do is hope that we get it at Pity. If we're able to snag the Jade Cutter at Pity, I will just stop spending and stop pulling, because I'm not going to have nearly enough to then try to snag a Shenhe. If we don't get the Jade Cutter at Pity, I will continue to spend money and keep pulling, but only up to $100. If I don't get it in $100, well then, that's the result of the video. So here we go. First 10 pull, down the drain. I'm also interested to see what 4 stars we get. Of course it would be a weapon. Alright, not looking too great. That's kind of my curse. But, here we go. 20. Alright, no early 5-star. Yeah, okay. So that just happened. Great start. Just great. Alright, 30 pulls. No early 5-star. Please give me a character. Oh, nice. Okay. I didn't have C6 Shunyun, so I don't know what constellation he's at right now. So, hey, I'll take a Shunyun constellation. That's fine. All right, 40 pulls. Whoa. Okay. Okay. This is good. This is early. I'm gonna try not to get my hopes up, because I've seen a lot of videos in the past, and on average, every time I've watched someone do a pulling session, they usually lose the 50-50 and have to go to the Fate Point Pity, whatever. So, I mean, this could just be a 50-50 loss, but if it is, I do hope that I get Polar Star. That's really the only other weapon I would be okay with getting. I wish Elegy was on this banner, but alright, that's enough. Let's just rip off the Band-Aid by doing these one at a time. Oh, Fab Ball, okay. Ah! I knew it. I freaking knew it. And the sad part is I already have Calamity Queller, because I lost to Calamity Queller the last time Shenhe was on banner. And then because of that, I pulled for Shenhe. I did a single 10 pull, and I was like, well, I might as well pull for Shenhe now. And then I got her, and I was like, well, okay, now I have her and her weapon, so start building away. Okay, maybe I'll get an early Shenhe or something if I get another early 50-50 on the Jade Cutter. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Okay, let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're at 4 pity right now. Okay, I'm okay. 4 pity. Okay, let me see if I have enough Star Glitter to just get those pulls out of the way. Yep, I do. Alright. So I can do 4 more single pulls and I'll be at 8 pity. I'll just do that right now. 1. 2. 3. Thank you. I needed a Ningguang Khan. 4. So this is out. This is actually 8. All right. So we're at 8 pity, and I got a Ningguang Khan. I don't have a star glitter. Also, I think I miscalculated by a little bit, but let's go ahead and do this. Okay, no, I didn't miscalculate. So now if I do one more, it would put me under the 1374, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wait, is that the exact? Never mind. I'm exactly at 1374. Okay, I can do one more single pull. So 9, nothing. Okay. All right, so we're back at the starting point. So this is the whole point of what I was saying is I want to always make sure I'm back at my starting point, so it'll be as if I didn't use any Genesis crystals. Because I want my regular Primo's savings to be unaffected by my Genesis crystal savings. All right, if you can call Genesis crystals a savings. All right, we're gonna spend 30 now. So this will be close to $80 right here. Let's wait for that to go through. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna do the exact same thing as before. We're gonna max out. Now we got our Primo count. Whoops, there we go. And so now we take that new number and we subtract. So 5334 minus 1374 and then minus an additional 160. So the maximum that I can spend or convert is 3,800. Okay, so I can only do this amount here, 3680. All right. That puts us at 24 pulls. Where we do one more single pull, that'll get us to 10 pity. All right. 10 pity out of the way. So now it's like we did a 10 pull. Here we go. 2 more 10 pulls. Down the hatch. 10. All right, we're at 20 pity. Sack frags. You love to see another weapon. Alright, at least I got Ningguang before. So that was 20, so now 30. Aww, I appreciate you, Beto, but I already have C6. Anybody wondering, Beto is my favorite character. Alright, so we gotta go back to the shop. There we go, $15. Alright, and I believe I'm at 30 pity. I gotta keep that in mind. There we go. Right, how do I... Okay. I'm forgetting which buttons to press. Okay, so now we're at 3614. The number's getting smaller and smaller. So the max I can do is 2080. Oh, right on the money. There we go. All right. We got a single 10 pull. Lovely. Okay, so from here, this will get us to 40 pity and go. No early. Aw. Oh my god, what is with this weapon? Why? 2 times? 2 times in one pulling session? Oh, that's just sad. That's so sad. Alright. That's disheartening as hell. That's it, we only got one more pack to go. I don't see myself getting it in $100. That's unfortunate. A second Calamity Queller. That's just so unfortunate. Let's max it out. Oh, man. What an experiment this has been. The most I can spend is exactly 600, which is the amount that I got from spending it. Oh, wow. I can't even... Yeah, that's not even a 10 pull. That's unfortunate. Unless I'm miscalculating here. Am I miscalculating? 16, 54. No, I should be able to do one more. There we go. Wait a minute. Hold on. I have to remember the one intertwined fate. Okay, yeah. This is the incorrect amount. So... yeah, I can't actually do more than that. Okay. So what I should have done was I shouldn't have maxed out the Genesis crystals right then and there. That's okay. Alright. I can only do one more 10 pull. Technically a 9 pull, but since I messed up my calculations, I'm just gonna do a star glitter real quick. There. Then it'll be like I had the right amount. So I'm not going to go below 1494 because that would take me under 1374. So here we go. Last 10 pull. I don't even remember what the pity was, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Another weapon, of course. That's it. Oh, we have one more star glitter. Okay. Or one more fate that we can get with star glitter. Okay, this is the last one. Last pull. That's it. So, I guess it's just not in the cards. My account is not allowed to have the Jade Cutter. So, this is where we're at. That's unfortunate. I really wanted to play with the Jade Cutter and mess around with some off-meta builds. But it's not a necessity. It's not something that I absolutely need. I might change my rule later. Maybe I won't do another 10 pull on Arlecchino's Banner after all. I don't see myself snagging an early C2. But I'm going to wait until this week starts so that way I can figure out some financial stuff. But yeah, that's unfortunately the sad ending to this video. No Jade Cutter. Early Calamity Queller, which I didn't need, but yeah, I don't even know if Calamity Queller refines are remotely worth it. Let's check and see. Enhance. What does it give us? So we gain 3% extra all elemental damage bonus. That's not a whole lot. Obtain consumption for 20 blah 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 blah. Attack to increase by 4%. So a 0.8% increase per second after using an elemental skill. It stacks up to 6 times. So what would that be? So from 3.2, we get an increase of 19.2% extra attack versus 4 would be 24%. 24% is not bad. I mean, it's practically 5% extra. I mean, it is 5% extra. When the character equivalent when it is not in the field, consumption attack increase is doubled. So that'd be 48% increase. You know what? That's not terrible considering what Shenhe needs. And if I were to finally get her on a 4-piece noblesse versus a 2-piece combo for her artifacts, then I wouldn't feel the 18% loss in attack as much. It's still felt, but it wouldn't be as terrible. But yeah, it's going to be hard to find a noblesse set that gives me these stats here. In terms of Shenhe builds, when I looked it up on Akasha, because I didn't even know Shenhe builds existed there, but she is in like the top 5 or top 1 to 5, somewhere around there. Let me find out again while on the video. Let's see. Akasha. Click on my name and refresh. There we go. Where is Shenhe? There she is. So according to Akasha, yeah, Yeah, my Shenhe is a top 1%. The top 1% of attack plus ER non 4-piece noblesse combo type of build. So that is where she stands right now. I would like to get her on Noblesse Oblige because that's just better for Ayaka teams. But it's hard to replace something like this. 183 energy recharge with Calamity Queller, not a Fav weapon. That's not bad. Now I'm thinking maybe I should have pulled for Shenhe's Constellation instead of a Jade Cutter, but it is what it is. Shenhe's going to go back in the basement. We're probably not going to see her released by Hoyoverse for another 3 years or so. Let's see, I got a Ningguang Khan. 5, okay, C5, almost C6. Very close. That was it though. Out of 80-something pulls, or more, was it 80? Yeah, I think it was like 81 pulls or so. I only got 2 characters. That's just sad. I wonder if the Chronicled Wish system is affected by what weapon you have mapped. Well, since we're here, and I have the extra primos, I'm not going to do any more Chronicled Wish pulls, but let's end it with an Arlecchino banner pull. If I get C2, cool. If not, not the worst thing in the world. I've built pity for the next character. I really want to try to get another Chevreuse Con. That would be awesome. I don't see myself getting C6 Chevreuse, but let's see what happens. Okay, no Arlecchino. I think I'm going to quit playing Genshin Impact today, guys. It's been real. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Oh, I can't believe that just happened. I'm not going to buy a Star Glitter with that. Wow, what a way to end it. Just the worst pulling session of my career. Okay, that's not true. I still think the Shilonen was the worst pulling session. Okay, well, that's where we end it. Sorry, guys. I couldn't get what I was looking for. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit that like, subscribe button. No, I'm kidding. I'm not one of those people. I don't have a huge channel or anything like that. But if you did enjoy, then thank you for watching. And just remember, like I said before, don't feel like you have to spend money in these games to get good. Just work on your characters, work on your builds, build your supports, and just have fun with the game. So, depending on when you're watching, have a great morning, afternoon, or night, and take care. Peace out.